We filmed an entire music video in one evening and people seemed to like how it turned out. Check out that music video next if you haven't, but for now, this is how you can make a simple music video in the matter of one evening like we did. Tip 1. Have a simple plan. Not the band. Have a simple plan for the night of filming. And let me tell you, our plan was very simple. The plan was to do some key things. Keep the crew under 5 people. We kept the cast to just the lead singer. We picked locations that were well lit so that if one location took longer and we lost sunlight, we would still be safe. We avoided sets that limited us to certain angles and instead picked locations we could show 360 degrees. Tip number 2, always keep the work within view. This is important throughout the entire process, even just the budgeting at the beginning. In order to not get ahead of yourself or to accidentally overcommit in front of the person who hired you. Figure out anything complex about the project before you get on set. Don't try something new on set unless you have backup options already recorded in the camera. Tip number 3, keep your equipment light. For this video, we either use natural lighting or these super simple soft LED bars. Since they were so thin and light, we were able to screw them into the boom pole and easily walk with the cameraman and light the subject in a way that makes her pop off the background nicely without creating a bunch of harsh shadows. And as it turns out, the goal for the video was to have the singer be a light in a dark world. And having a literal light we can have float over her in every shot didn't hurt at all. Tip number 4, do the whole song several times. Rather than trying different sections and working on specific lines in the song for specific shots, try to do the full song with each take. The singer will be able to feel more comfortable knowing that they won't be starting and stopping constantly. And also, not doing the full song each time can make you risk not getting a section of the song from enough angles, especially because as creative type people, directors can sometimes focus on certain areas they are more excited about and then accidentally leave blind spots or areas where they failed to get enough coverage. You'll thank me when you get to the editing and realize what your blind spots were. Which brings me to tip number 5. Tip 5, trim the fat first when editing. The way I got 70% of the editing done was by lining up the video to the song and creating a new track for each take. I then watched each take individually and cut out anything that had any issues. Anything out of focus, shaky, poorly framed, or anything that happened with the talent, like the time when her heel fell off as she was walking backwards. Then from there, the last 30% of the editing process is much easier and more fun. You can now choose what shots you want to use, knowing that everything in the timeline is at least decent to look at. You have more freedom to focus on the story and what shots you genuinely like best, without the bad stuff cluttering the timeline. Once the story is in place, make sure your cuts are on beat with the song. It makes the slices feel more natural and it enhances the song, which should be your goal from the start. Bonus tip, add the hook. Not the hook to the song, but the visual hook that will get people's attention and encourage viewers to watch multiple times. For this video, our hook was recording it in slow motion. Yep, you heard that right. The way we got the singer to look so graceful and floaty was by playing the song at double speed for her while on set. Then, when editing, we slowed it down back to its original speed, making all the footage slow motion. It's not overtly distracting, but it will help stick into the audience's minds much better because it stands out in some way. Figure out a way that your video will be able to stand out. And that's it. That's how you make a simple music video that you can actually be proud of. Now, go watch that music video and show the singer and the creators of the song some love.